What's up, everybody? It's Mike over here at Growtopia, and I just want to do a quick shout out before we start today's video. I would like to thank all the servicemen and women that are out there fighting the good fight, protecting us, keeping us safe at home, allowing us to do what we want and have fun, live our lives. We have a lot of people that we've lost, a lot of people that are still active, and a lot of veterans out there that we have to really make sure we take care of them, because they're the ones that are the reasons why we are here today and why we could film videos like such and grow our own food and crops, and we're not being attacked and ruled in a communist way. So anyway, let's get to today's video. Today's video is I finally have to step down from my high horse of trying to keep my pepper plants running all year round, and currently that's not going to be the case. One of my pepper plants looks like it's about ready to be trimmed. Another one is just not that far behind it. Another one's the same, and the jalapeno is slowly getting there. But we're going to do the first big pepper plant now. I'm going to show you guys how to cut that up, and then how we go from there. So let's grab that plant right now. So that is our big boy right here. So from a lot of the things that I looked at that people talk about, one of the first few things you want to do is obviously you're going to have a lot of leaf matter, and all these leaves and stems and stuff that you have are going to go great right into the compost. So you don't have to worry about like what you're going to do with them. You can just stick them right in. And basically the first thing you're really going to need to do is you want to get all the fruit off, of course, but basically you're going to be removing all the leaves. So we're going to do that now and just get rid of the leaves that are in the vicinity of me. And basically, from what I looked up online and the way multiple people are doing it, is you want to look for where it's a Y. So right where the Y is, you want to keep the Y's behind. You don't want to remove them. So whenever you come to a section where there's Y's, any spots that you start seeing like new leaf growth coming, you want to get rid of that as well. And this could be a bit of a messy task. If you were doing this outside, you wouldn't have to pick up the leaves like I am right now. You wouldn't have to worry about that. They're all going to just fall on the ground outside. But I just wanted to obviously try to keep it inside the house for as long as I can, and even with adequate watering and stuff, it just looks like it's at the stage of where it's just not getting the temperatures and the sunlight that it really demands. Because these peppers, they do very, very good when it's warm out. And being it's like an average of 60 some odd degrees in this room, we're really not getting too much out of it. So here's a nice hard section. I'm going to snip like that. You can see like the Y that's on it. You're going to start seeing a little bit more of it. The more we cut, you're going to see a little bit more of this coming out. Basically what's going to happen is it's going to look to a point of basically we're butchering everything out of this plant. And we're really not butchering it. I mean, we are, but we aren't. The idea is that what you want to do is you want to put it into like a dormancy, so that for the winter it stays dormant. There's a jalapeno hidden in here. Just what I need is a jalapeno. I have enough stomach issues today. Last thing I need is a jalapeno to add to the mix of things. But yeah, you want to just remove literally that. And then what this is going to do is this is going to stick it in my closet, and that's where it's going to stay for the winter because it's a lot cooler in there. So you want to put it in a place where it's not going to reach anything over 50 degrees. So that's also a big factor and key that you have to also realize too, is you want to make sure where it's going. It's not going to see high temperatures. So basically I can actually start cutting off the tops here. I don't need them up here this high. I can just clean it like that. Go to my leaves. I know you guys aren't seeing it. Sorry, see the tray. Here's one of my peppers that's in here. It's a little soft. It's been sitting on there for a while. See, we got any plants on this one? No. And I like when anytime I'm putting anything like this into my compost, the more you cut up, the better. It's just going to decay down a lot quicker. So you don't have to always worry about it taking forever to decay down. If you want to even take it another step further, that would also work a lot faster as well, is if you have a lawnmower that has a bag on it, you can actually just lay this all on the ground, put your setting down on the mower as low as you can, and what it'll do is it will shred it all up very finely like I do with my leaves, and then throw that right in my compost pile. So I might do that as well, I may not. Doesn't really make too much of a difference for me because the compost pile I have currently right now is pretty low. So this could sit perfectly at the bottom of it. Not any problems. Alright. God, it's like so hard doing this, but hey, you know what? I look at it this way. I grew these from a seed this year, and they got pretty freaking big. So, I mean, if I screw this up and they don't come back next year, then that's fine. I'll just, you know, as the beginning of the season when it comes up to the list on when to start my peppers, and I'm not seeing any growth, they kind of look dead. Alright, just put some more seeds in pods and carry on. But this basically allows you to jumpstart the season for your peppers. So you don't have to wait for them to get out there. They're already up and running. Is there a lot of leaf matter? We got some good peppers off of this guy this year, so can't really complain. Would have been better if we started the peppers indoors like we did, and then we transferred them to the greenhouse. It would have actually went a lot better if I actually had stuck these peppers from the greenhouse straight outside. But unfortunately, I left them in the greenhouse for too long, and by the time they went outside, it was like the season for them was kind of like, I wouldn't say it was over for the peppers, but they would have been a lot better off if they started off, not started off, but if they went outside pretty quickly, like along with the tomatoes. I would have had better luck with them, but it's fine. I had some good harvests from them, so like I said, I'm not complaining. You just learn. You learn from your mistakes. Oh man, there's a lot of leaves in here. I've had no issues with bugs in here. Everything's been really good, hunky-dory. Haven't had any issues at all, so that's really good. So basically, once you're done, it looks very naked and very barren. So this is what you're left with. So this is going to go into my closet where it's in the 50s, but it's tray. It's not going to get any more watering at all, and that's where it stays until about, I think, January, February, March, maybe somewhere around there, and then it's going to come out of there, where then it covers off. Where then it's going to come back out, and hopefully at that point it'll be ready to go for its next stage. I wanted to pull my lemon and my limes. They were pushed up against the baseboard. Not a bad thing. I just wanted them pulled out so they can get more of that sun a lot better. Alright guys, so that's really it. The quick video on trimming your pepper plants. Like I said, I got the other two ones. They look good so far, so I'm going to let them run a little bit longer. And the jalapeno one is still growing pretty good. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. This one here probably can go, but I'm going to let it run a little bit longer. And then we got this one here. This only got one pepper, but I want to see how long I can run with this pepper. My beans are coming up and through. Those are my Taylor beans. For some weird reason, both my dragon tongues, one died and the other one just fell over and died. It's kind of strange. I got my pumpkin and my tomatoes that are doing pretty good in there. I got my scotch bonnets. This I grabbed in is a Growtopia Pepper. This one can almost get trimmed, but I'm just going to play with it. Basil, a basil with a single leaf. You can see the bean over here. It came up and around. I'm trying to clean up this mess here of leaves. Oh, there we go. And leaves and soil here. But it looks like I might be getting some flowers soon, which is really exciting. So maybe I'll get some something going on over here. Had moving stuff around the other day. I got soil and shit everywhere, so just wiping that all off. I use this for collecting all the flies. I do get little fruit flies and stuff, which are you're just going to normally get. So these things are really great. I use them all summer long. You get them on Amazon. You get them probably everywhere else. I just buy a lot of shit from Amazon, so that's where I get them from. We put them in all the different houses. Wow, we have a lot of houses. Put them in all the different rooms, and it's great. They last for a while. Ironically, all it really is just vinegar. So I know it's like I'm paying more money just for having vinegar in a glass when I could just. Ooh, that's strong. For some reason, it attracts them into it. I don't know. It works good. All the bugs go in there and not on anything else. So yeah, that's it. That's one of my pepper plants for today's video. I'm going to get rid of that, put that all in the compost. And that is it, everybody. So this is Mike over here at Growtopia. I hope everybody has a safe Veterans Day. And that's it. See you guys in the next video. This is Mike. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family, and go out there and hug one of your veterans. Grandmother, grandfather, father, mother, brother, sister, cousin, or just some random person on the street who just might need that little appreciation for today. Later.